boys make major moves. Still the same ones that I came with. Up in a payment, told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we all big time. Face on my rollie on big time. Facing my goals, that's a big climb. Still my flow is unshakable. Run it up, I cannot quit it. I need it, I ain't where I wanna be. I can admit it. Never submitting, I'm fighting my darkest of thoughts. I am a force. I harbor the light that's inside of my heart. I write in my art and give you my story. You the witness. I came on a mission to give you my pain and give you my glory. This time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining. Nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears. But I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe, nah. I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the rave and we lay in the stars. I made it happen to boss, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. It's gonna be a riot, doubt me it's quiet. I got the can of gas, I'm about to ignite. I ain't driven, I won't ever get tired. Cause I've been left behind, I have to get right. Waiting on the sign, now I just wait on myself. Got nothing weighing on the mind. One thing I learned after all this time, the mountain you carry meant for you to climb. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears. But I'm still here, nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me.
We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go have no time for cold cuts. The game like big bitch came to Jonah. Yeah, I'm still independent. Ain't sold a million records yet. Used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Yeah, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of chocolate dice. I don't follow trends. Sit that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Game time in it. I don't follow trends. Sit that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Game time. Run it up. 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 You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the kingdom first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog so the day that you finally pop off, they'll see it's not just a once off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's ripe. I thank God for the payment. That's a solid foundation. When I finally make it, I'll give God all the praises. G.O.D. who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I want by faith. I don't follow trends. Sit down in my chest. No, I will not bend. Game time in it. I don't follow trends. Sit down in my chest. No, I will not bend. Game time. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Full from all of the bass. My ace boom gone, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm Deion Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. Extra the cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died but fed millions. With soul food flowed and stock my bare kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move they gladly imitated. I ain't flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper castle. The alpha and omega, promise it ain't nothing after. A new beginning. My catalog like James Earl Jones, the ever living. Imagine if I didn't make beats that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the side by my city. You probably wouldn't make it, oh yeah, yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. Ain't no mileage of $4 configure the road I travel. Don't gravel that probably baffle it. Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertips like I'm Thanos. Knocking doors down, no bangles. Without a Kango, tailor-made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed, not a coca key. I'm the extra lighter on the dresser. I know you need it, smoking out the competition, pouring up, we undefeated. What you heard, let's you heard, we eating, talking about extra with a span, extra acting band. Pull it like parades on parades, extra with a slab. Pay what it call for the tab, extra with the band. Young Cruz, a king, better add extra on the. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra.
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. Today we've got an AFC East matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. This is taken just shy of the 10. On play action, here's Tua. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, these two teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Over the middle, complete. It's Higgins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that would draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. It was just 3rd down and short, but he bit off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that's a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to run.
And that's just the third play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3-and-out. They did. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Room here to run. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 18. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Let's go, nigga! The fucking run, Acme.
A great play there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. This defense for the Dolphins, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Watson. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. The Bills had 8-5 to start play, and they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the 50, it's Watson. That's caught by
Bro, what?
And he's got another first down as he's brought down.
That was a book.
14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Solid opening.
Damn, that nigga got so lucky, bro.
The field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Well, now they'll try the end around. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Second and 9. Watson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jadeveon Clowney make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw, Watson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game would be ideal.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Not like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 80 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 21. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Tua sets up to pass it. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami.
Yes, sir. Let's fucking go.
And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy.
Okay, Clowney, turn the fuck up.
If you just get it in his
That's 2 for Clowney, man.
You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Oh, let's go, nigga. Let's go, Ramsey.
By Jalen Ramsey. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
116 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Right back to him on first down. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Let's go!
Into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great
This is my fucking division, nigga.
his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson. And this one too low.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Watson. And the Dolphins.
Let's fucking go, man.
Down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And no return on this one.
Damn.
It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
On the ready, blue strike.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness.
All the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now they
yeah, that was crazy.
Motion right. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Alec Ingold as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Watson's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to look deep down the field and unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. From the gun, they'll try to run it. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Play action, now it's Tua. Here's Higgins out on the right side.
Go, Higgins! Go!
Doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Tua gonna try and run.
No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hand the ball off.
Now this is picked up.
Bro, why did you run? Bro, run.
Green ahead of him.
Bro, I meant to hand the ball off. Why the fuck did this nigga keep the ball, bro? Come on, fam.
To the defense, they forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Bro, what the fuck?
The turnover ensues.
Ah, it's crazy.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Watson. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 4th down, Watson.
Let's go.
Running back complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
Short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Black one. Opposite, green, blue, check. Smith, red. Set.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
159 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
No! Oh my God, I thought I threw a pick.
And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. The partner is still in the 3rd quarter, but they've got this this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains. And touchdown, Dolphins! Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they've built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Throwing on third down, Watson.
Bro, I bumped him on accident. I bumped.
And he is going to have a
wow, bro.
As they're able to get the third down conversion. Back now in Buffalo. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 1st and 10, Watson. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down. Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Let's go, Byron Jones.
Take over here just shy of the 30. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They're going deep for Hill. And this is incomplete.
Why he can't throw the ball right, bro?
That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Tagovailoa are going to try and throw on third down. Got a man. It's Waddle, complete. He's got room at the 30, down to the 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Woo! Shit.
With his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it is 42-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. Will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. The Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort.
Hold a block, Waddle. That's a touchdown. You a legend.
A big run there. 29 yards and a first. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. A lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Bro, what? How are they, bro? Why you keep selling me, bro, right there, bro? That was an easy touchdown, bro. My stupid ass accidentally ran up.
Sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth.
There's no way you let that nigga.
Deficit. Just silver linings. What can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny. I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board.
Stephon Diggs.
How the fuck do I accidentally? How do I run commit? How did I press run commit? I did not press no fucking run commit, bro. I'm pushing my DBs back.
For that, too little, too late, but no 0. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Chan Taylor.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
They weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it up. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take
That was not supposed to be no shit. That was perfect throw, bro.
Something down there. Okay, so let's face it. Here's the thing about this play. Fantasy guys, right? The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. And with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. We're up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to the tight end, Sauber. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Two and now on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Down the left sideline. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed watching their execution throughout this contest.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think of it.
There he goes, left side. The 20. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone.
end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2. One last throw here for Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that 2-point conversion.
I think trying to get the 2 points, that was for pride for them. But obviously the guys on the other side of the ball had some pride, too. They stopped the 2-point play, even though, as you noted, it did not matter. So both teams battled to the end.
So for the Dolphins, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.
I'm from the ghetto, babe. See bodies in the streets before I could tweet. I came from nothing. I turned a mustard seed into a million. In the discussion, had a TED talk with the high and he showed me how to run it up. I cheat on my cheese. Every day that I wake up, I'm pinching myself. Can't believe that I'm really me. Popping shows in New Zealand, boy, you was not eating, man. We do not play in the same league. I gave my mama some racks and she asked me if I'm selling drugs. I said, mama, please. If I was, do you think I...
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast, the 6-4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
With the business, West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games, one swinging for them fences. We want the fine things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G. Also with a gold chain. I got my Turkish robe with matching gold veins. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I mess with East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the fades. East Coast, they get that bread. You you end up dead. The West Coast, they leave that spray. And now you got to Drake.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast, the 6-4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
With the business, West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down, she real vicious. Rockabye, baby, no witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang, make a profit. On top, stay poppin'. Look, see, I was the high school slick, Rick, I was styling. Fat gold chain with an African medallion. Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 gripping. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent. All about the clout and all about my dividends. Them older couldn't tell me different. I need a round-the-way girl to live. Showtime at the Apollo. I'm about to bottle. Take two and pull out a little for my who gon' live to see them all.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Cause he's outside. C12, 911, good to the real, he's still outside. Bond on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie. This flex know they ready. See, we wouldn't ride nobody with. We're the ones who started with. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni again hits. This goes so hard, even the ops. That's how you know we lit.
just got out of my game. I beat the shit out of that nigga. I won 48-12. I won my division. That was for the division right there. I was 1 game ahead of him. Now I'm 2. And if I didn't end up going to jail, I would have had a first round bye, but I lost to the Browns, so that nigga got the first round bye. I play the Packers next week. They good as fuck. That nigga Christian Harrison is MVP and the Offensive Player of the Year. I don't know how, bro. Got like 2,000. He got like 2,000 passing, receiving yards. I don't know what the fuck he doing with that dude. Can't nobody stop that hoe. I don't. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. It's weird. There's literally formations where safeties are corners. Everybody knows that, especially in man blitzes. The fuck. In man blitzes, there's always 2 safeties gonna be corners because the corners are blitzing. Oh shit! Let me find this fucking draft class. I had sent you a party invite. I ain't see that hotel after the game. Shit, I was locked in. I was not trying to lose that bitch. He couldn't stop my run for shit. I had 200 rushing yards, so I just kept running that bitch and passed when I needed to. I beat him before too early in the season. I beat the shit out of him too. That nigga just ass. I don't know how he was 9-4. That nigga really does dog shit. Because the first time I played him, I beat the shit out of him. I need to get the 2024 rookies. Oh, I ain't got no downloads. Download this and see what this one is. I'm about to go change my shit and put superstars on all the rookies 1 through 3 in my league. Yeah. Nah, I'm in the draft that already happened type shit. I'm simming this bitch tomorrow, bro. I don't even give a fuck. There's only 4 games played. I'm still finna sim this bitch. Yeah, all the ones like that. I'm about to make sure this draft class right. Hey, I play the Broncos. What's up with him? He active? Because he lost last week. That shit crazy. I was seeing, I was like, bro, this nigga commish. What the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? How'd that happen? This nigga just took over this whole league. That league live too on the cool. That whole live. You know how to set it up now? Yeah, that's live. Damn. I nigga went the fuck off. Damn. The fuck? Oh yeah, this the right one. All right, I got the right league in my league. I got the right I'm about to make the top picks. I'm finna make them superstars already, so I ain't gotta do that shit later. Damn, this nigga already a superstar, bro. I guess they already did it. Damn. What? Because that quarterback, the #1 quarterback, he already a superstar. Thank God I ain't. I hope they did it to all this shit. The #2 quarterback, they made him a star. I'm going to make him a superstar. Two top 2 quarterbacks, superstars. Caleb Williams, definitely a superstar. That nigga out of USC. That nigga definitely. Damn, they made that nigga an X Factor. What the fuck? But they made this nigga an X Factor, bro. Hey, look at my share screen. You see this hoe? Oh God, I just clicked on this nigga. They made Caleb Williams X Factor. He really the best quarterback in the league too. And out of that draft class, I ain't gonna lie, I'ma just leave that hoe. Whoever get that nigga gonna be happy as hell. I think let's see what I got. This nigga at a star. Alright, running backs. You got it. They definitely got some fast ass running backs. They already did this shit. They already got this shit set. I'm at the #1 receivers now. They already got this shit set. I wonder if that dude's the only X factor they put. Oh, the #1 receiver, he gotta be a superstar. Oh wait, he's 72 overall. How the fuck? That nigga, how is he #1? 72 overall. I put that nigga back at star. What the fuck? No wonder they made him star. 72 overall. I just noticed that. Why is he projected to go first though? Oh, so this nigga 77 overall, 95 speed, 95 accel. Oh, they got some fast ass receivers coming out next year, bro. Damn, look, they got this nigga here, 98 speed, Darrell Holcomb out of Oregon State. Matthew Campbell, 98 speed. Troy Bush, 97 speed. Bro, they got so many fast ass niggas. Yes. The fastest nigga, 65 overall. Two of the fastest niggas, 65. The other one's 64, but they 98 speeds, nigga. The overall don't even matter. They're fucking rookies. By the end of the season, them niggas will be 80s. They got a bunch of 97s. Nigga, they're burners. All you gotta do is send them deep when niggas running dumbass coverages. That's touchdown. I wouldn't give a goddamn. Hey, this that tight end you was talking about, Brock Bowers. That bitch is fat. He got 91 speed. That's that one dude, huh? Nah. I ain't gonna lie, whoever did this draft class, bro, they did good, bro. Oh, he gotta be a superstar, though. That's the #1 left end. He gotta be a superstar. And he got an 86 speed, 76 overall. Gotta be a superstar. Rest of the news, I don't give it down, because that whole drop all the way to 73. Right in. Right in. He was 76 overall, 87 speed. He definitely a superstar.
I hear the crowd in the background, and they just wanna see me shine. For the hell of it, it's irrelevant. You lacking the intelligence to make it make sense. We gon' manifest whatever we can get. That's a little money.
They got some fast ass corners coming out. Not really. 94 speed's the fastest corner coming out. They ain't got no good corners next year. 76 overall, the best corner. $75 overall, the best free safety. Yeah. On God, nigga, it's all about them running plays too, bro. Them running plays, them new ones, bro, them hoes be slaughtering niggas. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I been knew that. Why you think, you told me that one time, you was like, bro, why you running so slow? You supposed to run slow first, so your first, for one, your blockers can block who they supposed to block. But if you press the sprint button, it gives the defenders a chance to shed off. It makes them shut off quicker for the tackle. That's, You don't take off until you got a big hole, like you got nobody around you. Then you take off. I need to fill my league up, bro. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn, so many niggas left my shit. What the fuck? Niggas lost first week and left, bro. A lot of niggas did, like 3 niggas. It's week 1, bro, and I got 12 teams open. That's why there ain't no games been played. That's literally 12 games that couldn't be played. Like 4 niggas closed the app.